There we go. Maybe this works. There we go, much better. Much better. All right. You know, I should be using these instead of the full-size bar stock. What's up, Larry? Just out in the shop, running some stuff. Got some orders in place and trying to get some stock built up for the show. It's a little chilly out here, but I got the heat running. Really a whole lot going on today. Just gotta make some diamond painting to fill an order, and a couple custom orders I got to do today, this evening, whatever. And that's about it for today. I figured I'd just jump on, just see what's going on. That's all. Nothing much. A couple custom diamond painting orders I got to do. Stuff like that. I gotta reset my 30. It's going way back. I don't need to go that far back. I just need to clear the thing. That's all I need to do. Yeah, that's way out there. Where's that 58? I don't know. Were you watching Zach's yesterday? I kind of jumped on and missed a bunch of it. I have to go back and rewatch it. That was had to do a bunch of errands right around that same time. I don't know what I was doing something. I'm gonna change that to right about there, set 30. Yes, there we go. That way my retract rules aren't as much changing tools. Have a little bit help, I reckon. We got a little bit of snow yesterday. Well, actually, was it? No, the day before yesterday. Well, no, it was yesterday. Didn't get a lot. Not as much as I thought we were going to get. It's like just about gone already now. So. Making diamond painting bushings right now. I want this to be 218. 218. What are we? 218. Right on the money. Perfect. Dog. Never reach in with your bare fingers. Never, ever, ever, ever. It would be a boring live stream today. So, I don't know. We'll see. Probably will be boring. Had to rework a set of bushings earlier because they were, I don't know what it is. I've made 100 Tiny Giants editors or whatever, but I got some in from Exotic Blanks, as a customer did, and they were too big. I'm like, I don't know what the deal is with that. I gotta figure that out. Maybe they're getting them from a place, different place than everybody else. I don't know. But I don't know. It's really weird, to say the least. I've never had that happen. I got some from Kate Harrow. That's what I originally got, and I got some from her to measure, and they were 290. These were like 285. It was really weird. I don't know what the deal was, so maybe I might have to do a couple here and there, see what happens. There we go. Phone call. Turn that down. So now maybe it won't do anything. Whatever. Sorry for the camera motion. I think I'm gonna run 5 sets of these, and after that I'll do some other stuff. Try to batch them out, try to make at least 5 to 10 sets at a time, because that way it takes me less time to run a batch of them, and it's more economical that way too. So. I mean, I'll do 1 and 2 sets here or there if I need to, but if it's a set that I'm doing all the time, I'll run 5, 8, 10 of them at a time. If it's only a single set that I don't do every once in a while, if I only do every once in a while, I'll just run a set of them. Not a big deal. But I sell more of the diamond painting than any other bushing set that I have, which is crazy. It's not even for a kit. I sell a ton of these things. I looked on my website, I sold more than these. I sold probably 1,000 sets of these things. Which is crazy. It's like 800, 900 and some, almost 1,000 sets. Crazy. I got something in my eye. I got orders I gotta do, but man, I gotta get inventory for the show. So I've got quite a bit going so far, so not too bad. Just got a bunch of, 3 or 4 sets here and there to get some inventory built up. Plus I got some other orders I gotta do on non-bushing stuff. I gotta make some threaded inserts for a customer. So I gotta play around with the threaded inserts because they're gonna drive me crazy there. Because I got two separate threads. One's a 0.75 and one's a 0.8. So I'm gonna try to split the difference between the two and open it up a little bit, and hopefully I can make both of them work. If I can, that'll be great. But it's gonna be tough because, technically mathematically it's not supposed to work. But I'm gonna try to fudge mathematics. Because a thread's a thread. So it might work. Because if I was going for like a 2B, 3B fit kind of thing, like 1A, 2A, 3A fit, it wouldn't work. But on these, I'm not concerned. So I wasn't planning on doing a live stream today, but I was out here. It's like, why not? So, I measured that already, didn't I? Should have put these on earlier, but I didn't. Yeah, it is kind of crazy. But a machine's a machine's a machine, really. If you know, they all do pretty much the same thing. It's all based on X, Y, Z, depending on if it's 4-axis, 5-axis, that kind of stuff. Then you've got an A, a B, a C. But on this lathe here, all I have is a really X and a Z. That's it. I don't even have a Y. So X and Z is my only two coordinates. So all I'm programming is X and Z. So it's pretty simple, but you think of it, Z is this way and X is this way. So it's not too hard to do, really. Once you figure it out. It took me, I'm gonna say it probably took me about a week, maybe a month. Yeah, it took me a few weeks to get comfortable programming this machine. But I still dry run program just to make sure, because I've only been running this control for about 6 months now. So it's not too bad. Once you get the hang of it, it's pretty simple. Just knowing little quirks that this thing has to do. On a machine at work, I can program, say I'm gonna cut it, and I'm gonna put a chamfer here. I can put starting chamfer of 30 thousandths. It goes and does it automatically. This here, I actually have to program the chamfer instead of having it automatic. That's the only thing, And this does a little bit different. One I'll run at work, I can program an X, 2 different diameters all on the same line, kind of, and then it does it. This here, I've got to program one diameter, then program another diameter, and come back and finish. It's just different things to do. Just a different way to program it. But once I figure out how the machine likes to be programmed, it's pretty simple, really, once you get the hang of it. I mean, I've been doing this for quite some time. Dude, funny thing you should say that. Math, I was horrible at math. Hated it. So, and here I am, a professional math person, I guess. Not really a math person, but a machinist that deals with math and everything every day, which is ironic, right? So, I struggled in math. It was crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Now my son, on the other hand, is a math whiz. He didn't get it from me, I can tell you that much. So. I like gym. I wasn't athletic, but I like sports a little bit. I didn't do like baseball, football, and all that stuff. I was a band nerd, so we support the football team. But it was a lot of fun. But math was not my favorite class. Okay, first thing I was like, okay, why are we going to need this in the future? What's the point? Why are we going to do like algebra? Why are we going to do geometry? Who cares about that stuff? We'll never use that in real world. Yeah, here I am. So it's like, really? But, it is what it is. I went back to one of my, I think it was, I must say it was in middle school. both my sons were in band, so I went back to one of their middle school concerts and I saw one of my old math teachers. I went and he was in his class. So I stopped by his class and talked to him and said, you know, I just thought you were crazy if you were telling me I was going to use algebra and geometry and all this other stuff. And I told him, I said, yeah, here I am in the machine and I do it every day. He just started laughing because, yeah, he gets that a lot. Which I thought was really funny. Because, who'd have thunk it, right? I think my intro's getting long. I'll change it after this one. Well, this is the last one for the batch I'm doing. Okay, hold on. There we go, that'll work. Sorry you had to get my forehead. I was looking at something over here. Quarter inch. Okay. Woohoo! Got 10 of those done. Alright, so that's done. Alright, so what do I need to do now? Actually, I think I got it. Okay, let's get there. see what we got here. I think that's 2 of 7. Whoa. Okay. Okay, crossball die, right? Okay. Set. Crossball die. Okay, 2, 7. 5. Gosh, woo! Man. Large time. I'll be right back. All right, I'll be right back now. Be back in a couple minutes. Okay, well, let's see what this does. Programming a new part real quick. And I hope, judging by this, it looks about right. Let me see what the back cutoff looks like. It's oh. Okay, so that was a little bit in. Yes. And that looks better. Alright, well, I'm doing this one step at a time, so. Hope it works. Okay, so maybe that chamfer might be a little big, but see here. I don't look right, but I guess so. That looks small to me, but I could be wrong. Supposed to be 11/64. Alright, well, I think it's supposed to be 172. Okay, looks about right. Let me double check here. I think that's about right. Alright, so Hmm. That's right. It's one of those things you think in your head, like, okay, I'll have to chamfer that a little bit more. Might be a little bit okay. So here, back. Got that right. That's good. 'Cause- yeah, that's right. The measure's right. But I don't think this is right. Okay. Let's see. Here it says. That's what she's asking for. I don't know if that's right or not. But it's one of those things. I'm like, okay. So. So the file. 172, yeah, that's right. That's right. 172. So I'm gonna bump it up half a thou. Yep, I'm gonna bump it up half a thou. So if I take that, offsets. And okay, and offsets. Or is that a plus? No, that would be. Well, we'll find out if this works. Okay. Here it says I think I need, let's see, I think 2 sets. Yep. time to change that insert, that's for sure. Yeah, good deal. Excuse me. Whew. I have to change that a little bit. Good there. Measure the diameter. Okay, yeah, it's 4/10 out, so I'm good. So. Oh, I'm not live. Haha. There you go. Much better. Okay, I think I'm right. I changed my insert. It's getting dull. So. Okay, so I'll flip it this time. Okay. Kind of have a better outline for that. So look out. Yeah, that's about right. Sounds better. Okay, that's really weird, but nope. Okay, so that's 3. It's a custom set that I'm doing for a customer. They want this little nib for diamond painting, so it goes in for that there. So it's only supposed to go in that far. So, but this diameter is bigger than. That's what she asked for. So she wanted this diameter that far back. So. Interesting. I don't ask why, I just make it to their specifications. Is it done? Okay, so I'll put these in a separate bag. So I know what these are. Okay. Alright, so now I am going to measure out 1.5 inches again. 3/4, so that's 1.25 inches. So okay, alright. So that being said, I'm going to go to file the adapters. Okay. That Okay, well, that looks about right. So let's set our Z real quick. So it's going to be forward. Sorry if I haven't kept track of the chat, but I'm trying to program this part real quick. Okay. That's about right. Let's see if it works. Guess we'll find out. Okay. There's that. Alrighty, let's measure that real quick. Supposed to be 247 is what I'm hoping it is. And we'll see. Oh, yes. Yes, right on the money. 246.8. So, that's pretty good. That's what I have to say. That's pretty good. Okay. Now, how many do I gotta make of these? Oh, just one. Okay, alright. Well, wait. I'll be right back. We'll grab this real quick and see what kind of. I wasn't sure if I missed anything, but just checking. Every time I take the phone off, it moves it, so it might be in a different spot every time. I should have an iPad or something so I can look without moving the camera. Or set up my laptop out here and do it that way. Maybe that might work. So, set of adapters with the long spud on them. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I'm not saying a whole lot. I'm in the zone, I guess you want to call it that. Like you tell, I just reprogrammed the part, so it wasn't that hard to do. So, went from one part to the next, reprogrammed it, so it's not too hard, not too bad to do. Yeah, I will do all kinds of exciting things right now. I'm gonna get like over here is my wood lathe right over there. I'm gonna start doing some turning over there too as well. And see how it goes. As you can tell, I mean, like I said, I just reprogrammed a whole new part in a matter of a couple minutes, really. So, going from like if I need, even though it's custom, like I said, this one here is a custom set. So it's not like it's a big deal. It's like they wanted this 3/4 long because they're using a center bushing off of a 3-piece set. So it's not long enough for him to go hold the bushing on, so I just adapted that to where it made this longer. I don't normally do this. I made a set of cigars like that, but I didn't see any benefit whatsoever on having the longer spud, really, because all the tolerance that you have is going to be like this way, you know. So that's what it works out to be. See here, this should here. So this is a 7mm tube, so that works out pretty good. I got these little bags. I just put them in and set them aside. And then I drill them all at the same time usually. I'll turn a bunch of stuff down, and then I'll set up the drill to drill them, which I think I need to do. I think that's all I needed to do. Let me run in real quick and double check. I think all I have to do is the diamond, and I think that's the only ones I had to make. I thought I had to make some slim lines, but I already have some in stock, so I don't have to do those. I may have to make the non-stick. I might have one or two of those left. Have to double check. Yeah, but I'll make some of those tomorrow. Get some more material for that. I don't have enough for. I don't have enough to make any. Oh, you know what? I might. I might have enough. I don't know. We'll see. But that'll be something else at another time. Probably do those. Probably make those tomorrow. Let's see here. All right. So actually now, I think I'm going to do some drilling to get all of these done. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll drill a diamond painting first. And those are under the 7/32 collet. I gotta change my collet to 7/32. So that's all I got left of that. I'll make some more with that. So take the collet out, clean it off really good. Sometimes I'll just blow the inside out a little bit. These are high precision collets, so I think it's like half a thou total run out. Well, it's not too bad. Over here we go. get it started with my chuck key. I use my drill with a 3/8 drive on it. Get it tighter, but bring it all the way in. Double check with the, there we go. What I'm doing now, I gotta load up my drilling center drill program. Load. Here. Edit. Yep. Alright, so now I need to, what I do is I use a drill bit to set off my Z a certain amount. Actually, it's 100,000. It's a 99 thousandths drill bit. So if I set off to 100 thousandths, that's good enough for this. That's what I set my Z with. So I back the center drill off the part. Until my drill bit drops past it. I'm moving it in 1/1000th increments. There, it dropped back, it dropped past it. So as soon as I do that, I set my Z at 0.1. And the reason I do a 0.1 is there's less buttons for me to push. I can go 0.1 enter instead of 0.125 enter or 0.25 enter. I just do 0.1 enter. That's the only reason. Other than that, that's only purpose for that. Less buttons to push, I guess. I don't know. It doesn't really make that much sense other than that. Guy told me that one time. So why don't you use a 100th pin? I was like, why? Well, I'm using an 1/8 inch. He goes, it's just 2 less numbers you got to push. I was like, well, it makes sense. It's irrelevant on what the number is. It could be a 1/2 inch, could be 1 inch, doesn't matter. So I do a 0.1. That's a weird sound. No, something weird. Okay, so now I get the drill. Alrighty. Now more to go. Yep. So when I'm finished with that, I'll drill it out. And that's what I get. The center drill. Then I just put another one in, rinse and repeat. Pretty simple, easy peasy. I need to get a new cylinder. I think I'm gonna get a carbide one, like a, I think a 10mm carbide. But I don't know yet. This works. I probably made several hundred with this one, so I'm good. Doing pretty good. Cuts clean, cuts good. Man, it's getting cold. I'm freezing. Well, not freezing, but cold. Something fell. What fell? Bushing fell. There it is. I have to take count of my bushings. I fell. It hit my thing here. Fell off the table. This goes pretty quick. I think it's stick it one time. So not too bad. Goes pretty quick. I don't know if it's me or my video just looked like its quality just dropped or something. I don't know. It looks like it's back better, not best, better. These little things are running off on me. I can't keep track of them. I have literally made thousands of bushings, which is crazy. Over the several years that I've been doing that. I gotta replace my window wall. I gotta take it out, reseal it, because it's leaking on me. I know it doesn't really matter, but it leaks through the front of it. So I get coolant running down the outside of the glass sometimes. Well, it's actually plastic, but it's 3/8 polycarbonate is what it is. I mean, I cut a piece and fit it in. Pretty easy to do. This part goes pretty quick. As long as it blow off all the coolant so it don't get soaked, it doesn't make the part or finish this process of it. Sometimes it's like that. I've programmed parts that taken me 2-3 hours to program. It takes 15 minutes to run. And you're like, really? I mean, I've programmed parts at work that take all day to program. It takes like 3 hours to run. So you're like, really? But sometimes it's like that. Most people think, I'm not going to say most people, a lot of people think doing this kind of work is just push the button and make the part. Yeah, true. I mean, once you get everything proven out and you don't crash anything and make sure everything's programmed right, your tools are right and your tolerance is right, then you get to push the button and watch the parts being made. So, yeah, it's fun sometimes. I really enjoy it. It's a lot of fun making parts. I mean, I do this at work all day and then come home and do stuff again on my own machine. And people are like, "Don't you get tired of it?" I said, "Well, I mean, yeah, I guess I could, but when I do this, it's like it's mine. You know what I mean?" It's it's me. It's not. I'm not making somebody else money. It's making my own stuff. All right, so that one's done. get to go change my collet to a 1/4 inch to do the adapters real quick. Changing collets again. I gotta come over here and get my 1/4 inch collet. It's over here on the other side of the machine. 3/4. That's 16th. Actually, I think the 1/4 inch is over there. If not, I don't. Yep, it's over there. I'm going to need the 5/16 collet too. Want some other stuff I've got going on here. So 1/4 inch collet is right here. That's true. That's true. What they say, if you love what you're doing, you never work a day in your life. I mean, you know, I like doing it. It's a lot of fun. I do, like I said, I do this for a living. Different type of stuff, different kind of work, but yeah, it's just same kind of thing. Machine work is machine work to a certain extent. It just depends on, you know, what you do. I do a lot of prototyping at work. So I don't do the same thing over and over and over again, which is kind of cool. They'll bring drawings to us and like we'll make them and then like, okay, see if it works. They said, well, we want to change this to this and this, a whole new part, which is kind of cool. And then, you know, we'll make like 5 or 6 or maybe 10 at the most of a single part. And that's a high run for us. Do, like I said, we do that work just to see if it works. You know, the rest of them, we just prove it out. There we go. One. Go. I get to edit the program. Back down here. Save, exit, save. All right, now I get to cut another one. Woohoo! Only got 2 of these to do. I mean, one set, but for the bushing. Very true. Very true. I've done it. I mean, when I started out in this business or career, I did a lot of manual work. So, like counting how many revolutions each was 100,000. So if you had to go an inch, you had to move 10 times around and tweak it in and that kind of stuff. So, yeah, I've done it both. I've done the hand cranking, I've done manual lathe, manual mill. Done both.
Tacos?
What? I'm streaming.
Oh, hi, stream.
Yeah. So I've done it both ways, manual and CNC stuff.
Oh, could you just do it?
Yeah, see, my phone is there, and I'm watching there because I can't see the chat, so I got the chat.
Oh, hi, chat.
That's my son.
Hold on, chat.
Makes it so much easier rather than having to drive all the way to work.
Right? That's pretty good Yeah, we figure it out back in July.
Yeah.
How to do this thing. I've got it down pretty good now. Come on, man.
Yeah. We were gonna bring the gauges, but I was like, we'll give them a heads up next time. Well, did you have replacing it?
I did.
I was wondering because it looks
I
a
got
lot
it.
more clear.
There's another one around here somewhere. I have another to replace it. I got it, but I didn't seal it, so it gets.
It liquids.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take it
Honestly,
out.
you probably just put a little caulk right here.
Well, I'm gonna do it from the other side.
So you save that percent.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'll go back and see if they check. Larry's on there now. He's my only viewer.
Oh,
I had like.
Are you on Twitch, Instagram, Snapchat?
No. YouTube. YouTube's.
Oh, you're on YouTube. That's Discord.
These are custom stuff from literally, I just changed my numbers.
What is it, CNC?
It's TBC Bushings. Oh, I was looking.
That's crazy. First thing that pops up. Oh, well, you're not the first. Oh, well, I'm trying to be the first person.
It was cool. Oh, I was looking. I was playing. What was it? Battlefield the other day, right?
Oh, there we go.
Cool. It was horrible. I didn't do great. But I was looking today that Call of Duty was outsold by Battlefield 6.
Oh, by like tenfold.
Yeah, but there's 4 other games before Call of Duty 7.
Yeah.
It's
Dude,
like
it's like a whole drama thing.
Like oh God, what is it? Like some monster game.
Yeah.
And like an NBA game and some other game. There's like 4
Like
games.
GTA sold more than Call of Duty, which is kind of crazy because GTA 5 is like an old game.
20 years old.
Yeah, 20 years old. And still defeating a title 3.
Hi, Brian. He's a junior, so.
I'm a junior.
You're a junior.
Alright,
Now, I get to change this now. So sit there cranking that
Ah.
out.
Smart. Oh, so I change the oil for work, right? The grease and stuff. So I want to make an adapter that goes onto the pump that, because instead of hand cranking, because that gets tiring over time,
Yeah.
I just hook up a drill and it just pumps. It'd be like a 1 inch
Yeah.
with like a,
But you have to have the drill part coupled, right? You have that already.
so it's got a handle on it right now. I can
Oh.
take the handle off, put
Oh.
the adapter on, and
Okay.
then just.
Okay, I'm following you. Okay, yeah.
I will try to get measurements.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
And
You
then-
set it up with like almost like with a socket.
Yeah, basically.
You have a square here for 3/8 or whatever.
And that's what I was thinking about doing the socket, but I took the handle off, and it's just a round. I was like, well, that sucks.
Is it round or is it got like a?
It's round and it's got like a
Set screw?
Yeah, a set screw.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So that, and then so all I need is the round piece and then a set screw. Put it in and I'll just tighten it up. And
Okay.
then-
Okay. Oh, I got you.
yeah.
I understand. Now, where did this go? This footage.
Because it takes
I
absolutely.
need to buy 11 millimeter and 12 millimeter collet now. It's one of those things I'm like,
$3,000 later.
no, the collets are pretty cheap. These are like $10 a piece. Which is not bad. Like $10, so. I got all these here. Yeah. I ordered all the ones in the plastic. I ordered. These I already had. So. I need a 5/16 collar. I don't know if I have it over here now. That's 7/16. Let's see if I know I have a 5/16 collar in there somewhere. So yeah.
5/16.
5? Oh, 9. Maybe 5/16.
9. It would have been the last one that I checked.
Well, of course.
It's always the last one. All you gotta do is get that piece that attaches to the back, so it just automatically feeds your pieces.
Oh, yeah. That's like a couple $100.
More than that.
Auto bar theater kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It's like thousands and thousands of dollars. Could be like $30,000, $40,000.
Oh yeah, never mind. That's not.
I'm doing this all day long.
Yeah.
All right, so these here,
And then even then.
I'm not.
Yeah,
That kind of production.
Yeah, you were like.
So yeah, these are kind of another custom set for somebody. I don't charge you extra for customs. Not, probably could.
I said you like a $3 or $4.
I mean, it's not that big a deal, really. So I was telling the guy on there, what I do is that. Right there, I use this as a 100,000 pin, rub it. So for my Z, I do 0.1. If it was like, I mean, I go 0.125, right? Or too far. No, it's just, there's like 3 numbers I gotta push in, 0.1.
Oh, cause like.
Instead of doing 125.
How you have the little piece of metal or the little thingies
Yeah.
and you do the same thing that, yeah.
So, well, it's the same thing, yeah.
Yeah.
With different ways of work. Instead of having, I don't have a 100,000 pin, this is like a 99, 98 point.
Within tolerance.
Yeah, oh, for what I'm doing here, it's like well within what, I just need to, as long as they're all the same.
Yeah.
Off the Z, it's all good. So.
I like this one a lot better because with the one at work, you have to like save it and then go select it again and then re-upload it, right?
No.
Oh, it does the same thing.
This one I have to re-upload.
Oh, so I think.
The other one at work is just, when I save it, I have to like get out of it,
Yeah.
and then automatically save it. I need to order me a carbide center drill. They're like $40. Yeah, I'm going to. That's on my list of things to make.
Cause I saw like the cord sticking out. I was like,
Yeah. Plus I'm a team coolant too. I'm not really a big fan of this coolant.
is this the one that original
Yeah. Not a big fan of it. I mean, it's okay, but it's not my favorite. It's not my favorite, that's for sure. for this. Is Dylan coming up?
I can check here.
Oh, oh, he's here.
I don't know.
Oh, I'm just saying if he's here. That's all.
He's official. He's official. Look at that. He's official. Look at that.
I found out I can't run the heater, the lathe, and the compressor at the same time. Everything goes.
Everything's like, oh, never mind, you're good. Like, oh.
Well, what are you running, a 110 out here, or is it a 220?
220.
Is it 220? God. Well, I mean, the heater's pulling some power.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the lathe is 220, the compressor's 220. The
That's
heater's
pretty
220.
nice in here. It's only 62. That's pretty good.
Stay warm if you're second
Shut the door.
It would suck if I flipped one of those switches right there.
Yeah, kind of.
So what do you gotta do, run another breaker out here?
No, I gotta change the breaker inside. It's a 30 amp breaker inside. So I'm running, this is like a 30 amp breaker for this, 30 amp breaker for the compressor. And it's like a 30 amp breaker for that.
So you need like 120 amp.
Well, no, if I up it to like a 60 amp, that'd be fine.
Yeah.
I think that'll run everything. It doesn't, this doesn't pull that much, only when it like starts.
Yeah.
Like it's the most, right there, that's the most it's gonna pull.
I could tell.
Yeah.
Almost saw the live stream cut off.
Yeah, I got, I've been live streaming for like an hour or something. Over an hour and a half. I know it says 35
2
seconds.
hours.
But that's not right.
About 2 hours.
Is that what it was? These are custom sets for One more to drill.
I finally decided to use my expensive microphone that I got like 5 years ago versus the microphone that cost me like $30 5 years ago. One is a name brand Shure SM57, and the other one is named after the discipline you are showing right now. It is a CAD microphone.
Oh.
CAD microphone.
Oh, that's funny.
And also not to mention, I was using this in my. We're doing wet pack here.
Yeah. It splashes out.
Into a bucket.
Well, I'm gonna make a
Yeah.
cover for that right there. Attached to that, and I'll put like a piece of angle drill and tap it here. And do it that way. That's what I'm planning on doing. That's the only thing that I wish that it had was a full enclosure, but. Had that, but it's alright. As far as for me, I wish it had the turret, but actually the turret is good, but this is actually faster than changing the turret.
Yeah.
By a lot. Yeah, that's true. I got 220 all the way around. I got 220 feeding the panel in here, so I've got 220 everything, but I just need a bigger breaker in the house that's feeding the garage. Other than that, that's really it. Because I only have 220 supply to the shop here. I've been watching for a while, actually. Almost the whole time.
Yeah.
So I see Larry on a bunch of other streams that I watch too. So I was like, I made a comment. I said, I'm gonna stream later. Everyone's like, oh, what's your YouTube? Okay. I don't have a so-called.
And he said something else. I'm too blind to see what it is.
They go, oh, okay. Yeah. So a lot of people are like, let me know your schedule. I said, I don't have a schedule. I'll come out here. Oh, let's do it.
You gotta get you a monitor right there.
I do. Yeah.
As a matter of fact, Yaya has 2 monitors that she doesn't need up in her closet that I was gonna grab from her. So if you want one of those spare monitors.
Yeah, I don't think I really don't. I mean, it would be nice. I was thinking of just having like an iPad or something.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Get like a just like one of those mini computers or whatever. You can find them on Facebook Marketplace for dirt cheap.
I just need to load up YouTube so I can see
And
the chat.
all you would do is have that computer mounted up there, like underneath, and then the
Yeah.
monitor there. So whenever you're out here, not necessarily just for YouTube, but like if you're going through trying to find, oh, I need this spec, or I need to use this or that, or
Yeah. Let's see.
you can just pull it right up there. And you can
Yeah.
have a wireless keyboard and mouse combo. You
Yeah.
can even have one of the wireless keyboards with the trackpad on it, so you don't even need a mouse.
Yeah, that's true. But this is like Linux based, so it's not Windows based.
Yeah. I mean, if you really wanted to, you could.
It's not that important, to be honest with you.
I know. I'm saying you could just put another computer, like one of those small
Yeah.
computer things, right here, and have the second input monitor, and just have one monitor that runs both computers, and you flip between those two. If you really wanted to.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you would want to have that information all the time.
This information. Yeah, I don't want to flip back and forth.
So what you would probably do is just take this, lower it down to another mount right there, and have the
Yeah.
second monitor.
that would work too. But really, I mean, a small like 24-inch smart TV would be better.
Yeah.
Plug it in right there, and I got Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
That's all I need to do, because that's not a smart TV, but it's I got Fire Stick to it.
Yeah.
So, but that's what I'd like to eventually get.
See, the only reason I like having it on the computer versus like a TV or anything like that is you have the chat history with that versus on
Yes.
the TV and
Yes.
stuff. It's either you have a very small broadcast screen and you can't see what's really happening
Yeah.
in your viewport, or you don't have chat up.
Right. Well, that's all for today. I want to get more done, but.
Ugh. I'm gonna head back in because my sinuses are starting to
Yeah, I'm
attack me again.
I'm getting ready to come in myself. I just say bye to Larry real quick and.
Alright. Bye, Larry.
That's funny. It's 7/16 and it's 5/16. Okay, that's right. 5/16. Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here, man. I'm gonna close up. Kids are over for dinner and stuff. I'm going to get some barbecue. And I will see you later, man. I'm gonna go ahead and bag these things up. Where did the other ones go? There they are. And get them out to my happy customers, I hope. If you need anything, just let me know. I will make anything you need. So I'm gonna flip this around. So, all right, man. I will catch y'all later. Thanks for joining the stream. Wasn't a lot of fun. Wasn't really exciting, but you see what I got to do. So, like I said, flip it back around. Maybe. There you go. Here's my lathe. Got all my tools right there. I got a 6.5 millimeter tap. All my rough and finish, my center drill, my parting tool, all that stuff in there. Using a 5C collet chuck, which actually is pretty accurate. It's super accurate. So that's why I could go with a regular chuck, which is not as accurate, or I can go with a 5C. I can take this off and go 5C direct, but I like this nose because it has a little bit more clearance for what I need. So I like it a lot better because my tools are not on the same Z plane, which they should be, but they're not. You know, eventually I get it set up a little bit better. So that's it. All right, man. Catch y'all later. If you need anything, let me know. I got TBCbushings.com. Later.